Very good news is happening in the next 7 hours. I am telling you this plainly before anything else, because I do not want you to turn away from this moment. Something real is already moving toward your life. You will miss what was set aside just for you if you leave now. Stay put. Pay close attention, because my voice is calling you for a reason. I'm not putting this off. It's not a secret. The next 7 hours will see a change that will affect your life in a way you didn't expect. It's not little. It's not like that. You'll feel, think, and see the road ahead of you differently after it. I know how tired you get quickly. I know that you want to move on to something else right away. But now is not the time to drift. Now is the time to be still and let go. Your heart has been hoping for answers, comfort, and for things to finally go your way. The answer to that waiting is about to come. Your wait has been silent for a long time. You learned how to keep going even when things didn't look good. I saw you do it. I saw the nights when you felt lonely and the mornings when you got up even though you didn't know why. I didn't miss any of that. Not even an hour of it. Pay attention to this. What is coming is not a surprise. It has something to do with everything you've been through and everything you've trusted me with. I do not throw blessings into the air and hope they land somewhere. I aim at them. This one has your name on it. If you believe that this hour is yours, say Amen out loud. Some blessings come in the quiet, and people miss them because they were waiting for thunder. Not you. Not now. Right now I'm making you more aware so that when the good starts, you will know it. That's why I asked you to stay. Part of what I'm doing right now is making you aware of it. In your spirit, you may feel like time is running out. It's not the same as fear. It is being aware. You can feel something close to you, and your soul knows it before your mind can explain it. In that spot, I put that feeling. Believe it. The next 7 hours are not like any other hours. The movements there are right in line with what you care about. You asked for things a long time ago, and you almost stopped believing in them. I didn't lose any of them. I made what you couldn't see, put the pieces in the right place, and picked the right time. It's almost time for that moment. You aren't being forgotten. You've never been forgotten. Every step you took got you here, even the ones that you thought you might trip. I understand that it hasn't been easy. There were times when it seemed like nothing you did would make things better. Things are starting to go your way now, though. You'll know the difference before you can show it. Don't worry. Keep your door open. What's coming won't be too much for you. It's meant to make you feel better. I'm not making things harder for you. I'm making things clear. I'm not going to cause loss. Restoration is what I bring. The first sign of that change is the shaking you're feeling right now. It will get stronger as the hours go by. Keep an eye out for the little signs. A sudden thought that makes you feel better. A moment of peace that comes up out of the blue. A door that opens when you thought it would stay shut. Do not forget about these. They belong to me. I often talk to your heart before your mind gets it, and I'm doing that now. Now is the time to stay close and not move away. What's coming will give you what you need. You can ask for anything, and I will answer it, even if you never find the right words. That's why this will feel special when it gets here, because it is. Don't move your heart. There are other people with you during this hour. You can count on me to be with you and help you through it. And I'm not a careless leader. I know the ground you're going to walk on. I know where the water goes up and down. And I am sure of where I am taking you. Don't let doubt get in the way of your plans. Now, there is always the most doubt right before the answer. It will say, this moment is the same as all the others. That there's no change and you shouldn't look. It's not right. This moment is more important than doubt could ever understand. You're not supposed to be here. Your spirit held you still because it knew something important was going on. Respect that. You should stay where you are in this silence with my voice all around you. We both know what will happen next. Please take slow breaths while you listen. Drop your shoulders. Calm down your mind that's going crazy. Right now, you don't need to solve anything. You don't have to show off, prove yourself, or push. You only need to get. That's the whole job you have to do. That's enough. This word came to you now, not last week, not next month. I always keep an eye on the time. When the time is right, I move. There wasn't a breath before or after. Right now, everything is full. That's why you're hearing this. So let the day's noise go away. Put all of your worries outside for a while. For the next bit of time, everything is not held together by you. And I promise you that what I say is true. That great news is already on its way to you. As soon as you started to listen, it was gone from my hand. Listen to the most personal part of this now. What I'm bringing is linked to something you've been carrying quietly. You didn't tell everyone everything you wanted to. Things you held back because you didn't know how to say them, or were afraid no one would get them. I saw those secret places in your heart. What's coming will reach right into that spot and start to ease things up. I've always had the key. You might soon feel a sense of calm where there used to be stress. The calm you feel is real, not just in your head. It is my presence that rests on you. Peace comes first for me when I move, because it opens up my heart to receive. Don't fight it. Let it go all the way down. There are also changes in the way you think. You're starting to see opportunities where you used to only see walls. Ideas aren't as impossible as they were last season. That's what I do. I strengthen what's inside you before I change what's around you. That way, when the change comes, your hands will be strong enough to hold it. There have been times when you didn't think you were worth much. They were heavy and made marks. I'm not leaving you there, though. What's coming will start to rebuild what was broken in you beam by beam until you can stand without bracing yourself. Don't look at what went wrong and think that it tells you what will happen in the future. It was an episode. It was never the whole story. Now I'm writing something new that won't sound like anything I've written before. It has a different ending, a different weight, and a different air. Make sure you understand this. The good news, what I talked about, isn't just one event that comes and goes. It's the start. It's the first part of a series of moments that will build on each other. What starts in these hours will set the stage for next week and the weeks after that. It could begin small. A word from someone you wouldn't expect. A realization that hits you while you're doing something normal. The answer coming through a door you were no longer looking at. The reason I start with something simple is so you can see my hand in it. Don't look down on the small opening. Rivers start out as springs. A release is also taking place. Something that was being held back can now move toward you. It will feel like motion, where everything used to feel like it was locked tight. There was progress where there was only stillness. It has already started. I know the wait was longer than you thought it would be, even though the evidence is still on its way. I know it made you tired of waiting and made you question your faith. At times, the silence felt like an answer in and of itself, and the answer was no. To be clear, silence was never absence. I'm not giving up on what I've talked about. Never ever. Say, I get it. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community, through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. If this word is speaking to you right now, don't move. What's coming next is meant to be received with peace, not chased with worry. There's no need to hurry. You don't have to break any doors. Stay in the present, be willing, and let things happen as they should. I do everything in the right order, and I never mess up. There may be a soft pull on you to do something small, like have a conversation, take a step, or make a decision that seems clear all of a sudden. Pay attention to the pull. When I lead, it feels calm and easy. I'm never rushed. When I give advice, it makes things more clear. It's hard to understand when pressure comes from fear. You'll never get lost if you know the difference. I'm calling you over and over to stay close. When you pay attention, you become aware, and when you become aware, you receive. You will fully grasp what I am doing the more aware you are of it. A blessing that is known is a blessing that is kept. You won't be left behind. You are being put in place. You are about to feel the difference. It takes time to get in a good position, and you were patient even though it cost you. Right now you're stepping into what the patience bought. It may look like some people move faster. Don't use their road as a guide for your own. What I made for you wouldn't work in their life, and what I gave them wouldn't fit right in yours. Your frame cut your path. If you don't compare it to anything else, you will walk it in peace. Keep your heart open, because what's coming will fill a void that has been there for too long. I'm not sending anything short-term. Not often do I build things that fall down. What comes will stay and get bigger. You will not have to clench your teeth to keep it either. It will stay in your life, how a stone sits in its place. The inside and outside of you are becoming more balanced at the same time. That's why these days feel weird, like something is moving beneath everything. There is something. The ground isn't moving. It is being evened out. You should also see how you have changed. You don't act the same way you used to. Things that would have brought you down a year ago now just go right through you. You didn't think anyone saw that growth. It seems to matter more than you think, which is one reason why this time has come. Take a deep breath in and out. Let go of the old grip in your chest. You've stood at the door for years with your shoulders back, ready for bad news. Instead, I want you to be ready for good news. It's a different position. At first, it feels strange, like speaking a language you haven't used since you were a kid. Say it anyway. It will stick in your mind more quickly than you think. It will hold what I'm sending you. Around you, people are quietly getting ready. Even though everything around you seems to be the same, I am still organizing what you can't see. I'm making the road less rough so that what comes won't be too much for you. You asked for something different. Things are changing, and I need something from you at the same time. My child, I want you to give some of what you have, something real, to the altar of this work, like putting gold on the scales of this calling. Let it be a seed planted in deep water or an offering set on stone. Don't be afraid to do it. This shows that you trust me to provide and that your heart no longer longs for lack. When you let go with faith, it stays in your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest I'm getting ready for. Let me talk about doors now. You've knocked on some doors for years, and they never opened. You stood outside of them in all kinds of weather and didn't know what was wrong. There was nothing wrong with you. You never had those doors. Some of them led to rooms that cost more than the ones they gave you. They were closed because I love you, not because I forgot about you. But there's a door that works for you, and I'm going to open it now. It won't fight back. You will not need to beg or force the hinges to open. You will notice a difference right away when it starts to move. How a key feels when it finally turns. What is yours opens up to you. Don't forget that. During these hours, you might get something. You might hear something. Something that has been puzzling you for years might make sense to you all of a sudden. Pay close attention to those times. I don't always move when there's noise. I sometimes go from understanding to moving on. I have one quiet thought that moves everything around every once in a while. That kind of power shouldn't be ignored just because it comes without trumpets. I know there were times when you almost gave up. There were prayers you couldn't finish because you ran out of words in the middle. No matter what, I heard the whole prayer, even the part you forgot to say. What your silence meant to me, I heard. Now I'm going to answer it in a way that will remind you I was listening the whole time. The time for waiting is almost over. The season for receiving is about to start. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. At first, the change is quiet, like when winter turns into spring. No single morning tells you about it. But one day the ground changes, then the air changes, and then everything changes. You are now standing at that corner. Do not rush through it. Stay in the present. What is coming is not meant to throw you off. It's meant to calm you down. Uncertainty will be replaced by direction. It will be easier to make decisions that used to feel like mountains. It's one of my quietest and strongest gifts that I have. You are now letting go of some things that you have held on to tightly for a long time. They were on the road behind you, not the road ahead, not because they were bad. I'm making room in your life. Things that come need space to settle down. Get rid of the old weight. It was never meant for you to bring it across this border. Late at night, you tried to figure out why some things went wrong. That confusion was like a shadow following you around. Listen up. Some of the things that fell apart did so away from you, not on top of you. You didn't see the edges I moved you away from. You'll look back on some of those losses and call them rescues one day. I'm showing you the way to what will help your future, not what made your past look good. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your steps are coming to an agreement soon. They used to fight with each other. One believed, one didn't believe, and one froze. They are starting to move together now. The war inside you is ending. It's not empty when it's quiet. It's order. Also, your strength is coming back. You may have even seen it in small ways already. You feel less swayed by each wave and more stable and focused. That's how I build you from the inside out, before I build the outside in. Before I fill the vessel, I always make it stronger. You won't be confused about what's coming. It won't feel wrong, even if it shocks you. That is one of the most certain signs that it's my hand. What I send brings peace, like how fruit brings its seed. Please don't blame me for anything that makes you feel scared, confused, or sick. Look at how peaceful something is. Also, listen to this about the time you're in. You're not early. You're not behind schedule. You got to this place at this time by taking every road, even the ones that were not straight. Soon you might start to see the link, how seemingly unrelated events were working together in the background. That isn't a mistake. Then you have authorship. Do not let fear get in the way of what is happening. Fear will try to rise because it likes to explore new places. It has nothing to say here. Trust is what this moment is for. You don't need to be careful about what I send you. One hand doesn't need to be behind your back. Spread your hands out. This is for you. You are being fixed in ways you can't see. Something that felt broken is being fixed. Someone will soon tell you that a spot that hurt when you touched it no longer does. Like strength after a fever, wholeness comes back. First slowly, then all at once. Allow it to come. The crack has been with you long enough. As of right now, I'm the one who fixes things that other people only patch. I'll explain how a river gets to the sea. It doesn't look at maps. The mountain range doesn't argue with it. It goes with the shape that the land already had before it got there. It believes that the slope knows the way. That's how your life is going into the water. The course is now short. You don't need to cut the canyon. You only need to flow where the path has been cleared. You've been living for a long time like a river cutting through rock. It took twice as much work as it should have. You saw easy things get harder to handle, and you wondered if being resistant was just your lot in life. It wasn't. It was a time, and seasons do what I say. The resistance is now going away. You'll feel it first in the little things that happen every day. A conversation that flows well when it used to get stuck. A job that is done early. Someone who says yes without you having to beg them. Things that were blocking your way will start to give way. Don't question how easy it is. I sign my name with ease as well. The people around you will also start to act differently. Some people will offer help that you didn't ask for. Some people will say nice things about you in places you've never been. I know how to get people to speak out for your cause. You can't try to get favor. It's something I put on my life, and I'm putting it on yours too. I'm also setting up meetings that you don't know about yet. There are people in your way who are meant to help you. The way wells are set up next to a road in the desert. Put there a long time before the traveler gets thirsty. It will feel like luck when you get to them. It won't be luck. There is no luck on this road. Another thing to keep an eye out for is the moment that stands out from the rest of the day. It might not seem important. A sentence that hits you in a strange way. A name that comes up twice in the same afternoon. A chance that shows up out of the blue, dressed as something small. These are the hinges. Small hinges make big doors swing open and shut. I hang my door quietly. Here, timing is more important than anything you can measure. If this had come earlier, you wouldn't have been ready for it, and your hands would have been too tired to handle something holy. It would not have met the need if it had come later. It's here now because that's when it makes sense. The writing on my calendar is correct. You've seen other people harvest while your field was empty, and it hurt. I saw it sting. A field is not dead just because it is quiet, though. The farmer rests some land on purpose so that the soil can get rich enough to grow a bigger crop. Your years of peace and quiet were not empty. They were making deep soil. You need all of them for what grows next. Don't curse the seasons that are over. Each one had its own job to do. The cold months did work that you couldn't see. Because of them, the ground you stand on is different now. Spring doesn't say sorry for winter. It just comes along with everything that winter made possible. Work is also being done below your sight, the way a builder sets the base before anyone sees the wall. When neighbors walk by a foundation, they don't notice anything interesting about it. After that, the building seems to rise for days. It was sudden. It never came out of nowhere. It was put in order. Right now, your life is in its early stages, and the rising is coming up soon. That's why I say not to judge the project by how the yard looks. I've drawn, measured, and started building what I'm going to give you. The things have already been bought. Some of them are already down there. You're not waiting for someone to decide. The choice was made. You are looking forward to a building stage, and each stage has a due date. Your job this hour is not to work hard. Yes, it is agreement. Don't go against the flow, go with it. When a door opens, don't check the hinge. Just walk through it. Don't question the kindness of someone who offers help, just take it. It takes trust to receive something. If you've always been able to get by on your own, this may be the hardest thing I ask of you. I know that being able to depend on yourself kept you alive for a while. It watched over you when you didn't have anyone else. I don't hate it, but the next few years won't be about survival. They work with me as a partner. Now that your hands know how to grip, they need to learn how to receive. I'll wait for them to learn, though. You'll also notice that your speed changes. The busy edge is going away from your steps. You're starting to move like someone who is sure of good things happening, instead of someone who is ready for the next thing to happen. That calm walk isn't carelessness. Faith can be seen in the body. Allow it to show. This is what I ask when the first piece of good news comes in. Do not shrink it out of fear. Don't stand over it and ask when it will be taken away. Please thank me. Hold on tight and see what it turns into. Being thankful is what makes the first blessing grow. What is respected grows. It's already moving, even though you can still hear my voice. Plans are being made somewhere that you didn't make. Out there, someone is taking care of a matter that has your name on it. This isn't a talk about a long-term plan. The sound you're hearing is of one that is already moving. Do not look at the rocks behind you. Instead, Look at the water ahead. The river doesn't go backwards, and neither does my plan for you. At this point, everything important is moving in one direction toward you. Stay with the flow. Stay close to my voice. Now more than ever, the sea is close. I'm going to talk about what was drained out of you now, because the word restoration means a lot to me. You spent more money than you had somewhere along the way. You gave people hope until it was gone. You worked hard until it seemed like it wasn't worth it. Nobody knew how much it cost you, but you kept giving even after the well ran dry. You called it duty. That well is being filled up now, not a cup that's overflowing. It will feel like energy coming back to things that had turned gray. It will taste like food again. It will feel good to make small plans. You won't be afraid to think about next year, which will surprise you because you don't remember the last time you did that. That's the water getting higher. Raise it up. When hope comes back after a long time, it's shy at first. It hangs out on the edge of the camp like a stray animal, ready to run away if someone moves too quickly. You shouldn't chase it or question it. Every day, give it a little food. First believe a small thing, then another. When you stop swatting away hope, it grows gentle. Being let down taught you some bad lessons, and I'm going to fix them. You learned that wanting things is bad. It taught you not to trust anything certain, and not to celebrate anything until it is sure. You stayed safe and small because of those lessons. You're no longer little. Now I'm going to teach you something new. This is the lesson. Ask again. Wait again. Affirm, I trust you out loud. If you think this is the moment when things will start to change. Things are moving now after being still for so long that you forgot to check. Things that you thought were done are slowly coming back to light. Things that you let go of with a shrug and a heavy heart are now coming back to you. Don't be shocked if something you buried comes back to life. Some of those endings were never signed off on by me. They could only rest until the right time. The changes in your body happen before they show up in your life. You may have noticed that it's getting easier to sleep some nights. Feel the tightness in your chest release at strange times for no clear reason. There is a reason. For 1 hour at a time, the part of you that stands watch has heard the good coming and is slowing down. There are also changes being made to the way you talk to yourself. I know that voice, and some days it is meaner to you than any enemy ever was. It remembers all of your mistakes very well, but by morning it forgets all of your successes. That voice wasn't mine. My voice is telling you the truth, and that truth is that I would not be restoring you if I didn't think you were worth it. The people you care about are also inside this turn. The people you pray for, whose names come to mind more easily at night than your own needs. All of those prayers have been heard. You will be able to see some answers for yourself. You will learn about how other people are moving later, and you will realize that the answer began on a normal day when you thought nothing was going on. Every day is when I do most of my work. At times, you wondered if praying for them really made a difference. Yes, it did. Yes, it does. Because the answer takes a long time to come. A prayer never ends. Everything you brought up is on file right now, and it's active and moving. I didn't throw away anything you brought me. Another strength that you used to have but forgot about is coming back to you. You used to be braver. You laughed more. You did some things. Some of that was taken away by life, and you accepted it as part of getting older. I'm giving it back, not the young people. The courage. They were never the same. There will be times when you do things that surprise you, no matter what the years have taught you. Speak up when you would have kept quiet, start what you would have put off, and say no, without having to write a speech to explain it. Don't worry about this new spine. I put it together. There is weight on it, and it will hold a lot more than it does now. It's also possible for desire to come back. I want you to let it come back without feeling bad about it. You decided at some point that wanting more was being rude and that you should be happy with just staying alive and not ask for anything else. That's not being humble. Being humble has never meant having nothing you want. Bring me the real wants that you keep in the drawer at the bottom. I've seen them anyway. Some of them are there because I put them there. When I fix something, I make it stronger than it was before. Ask anyone I've built something for. The part that was fixed is now the strongest part of the whole structure, the part that always works. What other people lean on during their own storms. The times when you were drained are now times when you were filled up. And people who get better because of me become wells for others without even trying. That's part of what's coming up for you. I'll say it straight out. You will be proof for someone. Someone is keeping an eye on your life from afar. When someone you don't know sees this turn of events, they may decide that their own situation is also not over. People are affected by your restoration, not just you. It always did. This doesn't cost anything, and there's no small print that will catch you off guard. I fix things because that's what I do. In the same way that a spring runs, because that's what it does. I didn't agree to do this because of you, and nothing will change my mind. But that's not now. Today, all you have to do is take what is being poured into you. Don't rush this filling, and don't cut it up. You're not taking too much. If the source doesn't have a bottom, you can't take too much. Stay in the rain for as long as it lasts. Let this one season of return make up for every dry year you've ever lived. Now I'll give you understanding, since that's a gift. I'm not careless about giving out. Your questions have been with you for a long time. What took place, then why? Why me? Some of those questions I will answer in the next few days. The answers will come to you quietly, one connection at a time, until you can see how pieces that never made sense before fit together. You will understand how a closed road led you to the path, where you found what you were looking for. You'll see how a certain loss freed up your hands, just in time for the better thing to come along. If you follow the line backwards, you will see that intention runs through the whole thing. You'll say slowly, with a sense of wonder, nothing was wasted. Listen to me confirm it ahead of time. There was no waste. That doesn't mean that everything was fine. Some of the things that happened to you made me sad. I'm not going to stand in front of you and call bad things good. But let me tell you something else that is true. I was able to deal with everything that happened. I can build from any kind of wreckage. Some of the broken pieces you gave me were not broken by you. I've been building the whole time. The building is what I'm about to show you. You are getting this word today not by chance, but because of a connection. I hear a million voices, and I don't miss any of them. Even so, I speak very personally, one heart at a time. This hour was meant for you. Your habit of getting back to me, even when it was shaky or cut short, kept a line of communication open. You didn't think your faith was strong enough to make a difference. It's only a thread, but I can work with it as long as it doesn't break. It never broke on yours. Think about how crossing a desert changes a traveler. Israel crossed their wilderness. The distance wasn't very far, but the crossing took a long time because it had to do things that the destination couldn't. People who had always been ruled over had to learn how to be free. People have to trust each other when they have no other choice. You've been through a lot. Now listen to what I have to say. The line is right in front of you. You're not out in the middle of nowhere. You're on the very edge of it. When things get better, you might feel a strange kind of sadness. This is your soul saying goodbye to a hard place it learned how to dwell in. Don't feel bad about it. Even the wild gets boring after a while, and it's hard to leave what you know. But you are not called to what you know. You are being called to the other side of this border, where the ground gives you food without you having to fight for it. Before you cross, please put some things down on this side of the gap. List the people who should have apologized to you but didn't. Don't keep practicing your argument for a court that will never come together. Don't show the version of yourself that's only there to show people they're wrong. You have no idea how much these weigh, and they are not brought into the new land. Place them along the edge. I will take care of what you are owed. I am the one who settles accounts, and I do it better than anger ever could. On the other side, who are you? Not able to survive. The old task was to stay alive. As you walk into your inheritance, you feel like an heir, a worker who steps into work that was made just for your skills. That voice that some people want to hear, but won't fully hear from anyone else. There are things you need to do this coming season that are so perfectly shaped for you that they will wait for you to do them. I don't change what I wrote to fit a different soul. This is what it means to be chosen. Not assignment with favoritism. I picked you for a certain job in a certain room with a certain group of people. And everything you've been through has made you ready for it in a way that no training could. Someone who has been through fire can only lead others through it without getting scared. Your qualification cost you a lot of money. Also, it won't go to waste. When the work comes up, you'll know it because it will feel less like a goal and more like remembering something. Some of the things you thought were extra about yourself will be used. These could be gifts, sensitivities, or worries that never seem to fit your situation. They are right for your job. They were always the right size for something you hadn't seen yet. Don't worry that you are too old, too late, or that your past has marked you too much. Calling people at the wrong age is something I've done for a long time. By choice. I start late because a life that starts after hard times has an authority that early success can't fake. You are not behind schedule on your timeline. It's on mine. Keep your ear to the ground when you cross this, not just in times of trouble. You learned to look for me when things were bad in the wilderness. The new land will teach you to seek me when things are going well, which is a more deep and sweet discipline. Do not forget about me when you have a lot. Still to come are the best talks we'll ever have, and not all of them will be about your needs. I'll also be honest with you about the new season. It is going to be hard in some ways. I don't send anyone to a life with no weather. While both are storms, they are not the same. The storms of the inheritance are different. In the middle of nowhere, storms could kill you. In the will, they only water the ground. You will be amazed when you stand in the future rain and see that you are not afraid. The courage to do that is being built into you right now as you listen. Raise your head. See the ground on the other side of the fence. I gave you a deed. It's big. It's good. I wrote your name in my hand on the title. As the crossing gets close to being over, the land can't stop the person I send through it. It's time to end this word the same way it began. Let's go back to where it all began. In 7 hours, there will be some very good news. I was clear back then, and I'm being clear again now. With everything you've heard in between to back it up, it was never a vague comfort. A message has been sent. Right now, something is moving that has your name on it. And it's getting closer now than when you first started to listen. Do not pace for these hours. When I make an announcement, I'm not inviting stress. Go about your day, but make sure you're awake. Keep some of your attention on me, like a mother does with one ear turned toward another room. You won't have to work hard. Those of you who have been listening will know when my hand moves. It could be someone's word. It might be a change in a situation that has been stuck for months. It might start as a deep knowing, a sureness rising in your chest before any proof shows up in the real world. Do not put these in order. The answer from inside is just as real as the answer from outside, and it usually comes first. Like how light gets to the top of a mountain before it gets to the valley. And remember the time when it comes. For even a short time, stop what you're doing and say that it came from me. Not so I can get credit, but so you can remember things. There will be times in the future when it's hard to believe again. And on those days, you'll want to remember this one. Make sure the memory is good. Pick a day. Make it into a rock that you can stand on. My child, we've come this far by walking a long path together. You didn't always get it when I was on it. You could have sworn you were walking by yourself at times. And you could swear it without getting in trouble, because I knew something you couldn't. I knew where the path ended. Here you are almost at the spot where it comes out. You couldn't leave before you saw it either. That's why this word came to you today. That's why you can't get away from it. Pay attention to what I say about ending. I finish what I start. I've never started with a base and then got off track. I've never made a promise and then forgotten about it. Every project I've ever started has an ending that I know about from the start. The way a seed grows into a tree. Work in your life is no different. It began with the whole thing already written down, and not a single delay you've been through has changed a single line of it. So let me talk to the last doubters straight on, since I know they're still there. A voice says this word is for better people, people whose faith didn't waver, and people whose past is better than yours. Which voice counts wrong what I look for? That's not who I choose. I've never done that. Go through all of my business records and find the resume that is spotless among the ones I called. It's not going to be found. I choose the willing, and you do want to listen, or you would have stopped a long time ago. Another voice tells you that the fall will break you if you let yourself believe this, and it doesn't happen. I get your fear. It was made from real falls. But listen to me. You are not being asked to believe in a result that you made up. You are being asked to trust someone whose character you have already checked out. I've been many things to you, but I've never lied to you. Put your weight on that. It will stay put. During these 7 hours, you might meet someone who needs a small act of kindness. Don't give it as payment for your blessing. I'm not selling my goodness. I'm being kind, because that's what hearts do when they finally believe that plenty is real. Fear of not having enough is dying when the hand is open. Let someone else feel the first warmth of what you're feeling today. Also, don't test this word in the first minute of silence. I'm free to use the hours I mentioned. I fill up my hours the same way I fill up seeds, from the inside, without being seen, and then all at once. People no longer ask what happened during the silence when the shell breaks open. You are now in the quiet. It's not a question of whether the bottle will break. It's just a matter of time. The time has already been picked. Things will not go back to how they were after today. Not only is good coming your way right now, but you are also changing because you really listened. People who have heard me this deeply don't go back to being the size they were before. It will start to show up in small ways. Prayers that don't say sorry as much. Requests were made without any hesitation. Instead of wince, a door walked up to it with expectation. That's the new way to stand. It will last as long as you keep it. I'm with you in the first hour, when you can expect everything to go well. In the second hour, when doubt starts to work its old math, I'm with you. I'll be with you in the third hour, when the answer comes to you, and you can see with your own eyes what you had been believing in your heart. I will be with you every hour after that during the long, good season. This day is getting bigger than you can see right now. Now, keep your head up for the next 7 hours. Let your steps be slow and your heart be full of excitement. It's not hard for what was promised to happen. It just shows up the way morning does, without any work or permission, because that's how it was supposed to be. You waited all night and did a good job of it. The sky at the edge of your life is already changing color. Take this whole word in. Gentle, carry it into your day like you would something valuable, because that's what it is. I spoke it over you on purpose, hour by hour and promise by promise. I don't mix up my words. Every word you've heard comes from heaven. Say it, I believe it, and I accept it. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your breakthrough awaits.